Okay, so like anyone who loves a good adventure story, raise your hand if you're out there. I'm hooked on these choose your own adventure books.
I know, right?
And this one, The Secret of the Lost Trails, uh I can't put it down.
It's so good.
And for this deep dive, we're gonna really like dig into what makes this book so special.
Yeah, and for anyone who's not familiar with the choose your own adventure style, you're not just reading a story, you're making choices for the characters, like you're part of the action.
Yeah, you're calling the shots.
Exactly.
So tell me more about this book. Like what's the basic premise?
Okay, so we've got these three friends, right?
Mhm.
Zach, Lily, and Owen,
Mhm.
and they're like exploring this mysterious forest,
Okay.
and they stumble upon all this like ancient stuff, ruins, hidden knowledge, you name it.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It is, but here's the thing: every decision the reader makes
Yeah.
changes the story's path.
So it's like there's not just one story, there's like a bunch of different stories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could read this book 10 times. Wow.
And have 10 completely different experiences.
Okay, so that's got to be pretty unique, right? Like how many different endings are we talking about here?
Okay, so brace yourself. There are 17 different endings.
17.
17.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Some are good, some are bad.
Oh my.
Some are just like, what just happened?
So like one decision could lead to like a happy ending, and then another decision could be like lights out.
Exactly.
Oh.
And it's not just like random either. Like
Yeah.
the author did a fantastic job of weaving these choices together.
Mm-hmm.
So your decisions early on can have like huge consequences later.
Okay, so give me an example. Like, what kind of choice would I have to make early on that could totally change the game?
Okay, so like early in the book, you come across this mysterious stranger, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you have to decide, do you trust them or do you like keep your distance?
Okay.
If you trust them, they might lead you to this hidden area with like crucial information. But if you're like, nah, I don't trust you.
You might miss out on that info and end up facing a totally different set of challenges.
Oh, man.
And potentially a very different ending.
So it's not just about following your gut. It's like you got to think strategically.
Yeah, you got to think like 3 steps ahead.
Whoa, that's intense.
It's like playing chess with the story.
Love it.
And it's not just about strategy either. Like, the book gets pretty deep.
Oh, yeah.
Like, morally deep.
Really?
Yeah. There are these moral dilemmas that, like, really make you question what you would do.
Oh, okay. Like what?
Like, imagine this. You have to choose between saving one of your friends or risking the whole group to try and get this powerful artifact.
Bro.
Like, what do you do?
That's a tough one.
It is, right? And these dilemmas, they're not just, like, thrown in there for fun. They really force you to confront your own values.
Yeah.
And think about what's important to you.
That's so cool. I mean, it's like the book is making you a better person.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
a way.
Okay, so we've talked about the choices and the endings, but like, what about the world itself? Like, where does all this take place?
Oh, man. The world building is amazing.
Okay.
Like, picture this eerie forests with, like, ancient trees and, like, weird sounds.
Ooh, spooky.
Right, and then you've got these ancient ruins, crumbling temples, secret passages.
I'm getting chills.
And then there's, like, magic portals that can transport you to other realms.
Whoop.
It's mind-blowing.
Okay, so it sounds like this book has a little bit of everything. Adventure, mystery, magic, moral dilemmas.
Yeah, it's a wild ride.
So who do you think would enjoy this book?
Honestly, I think it has something for everyone.
Really?
Yeah, like, obviously adventure and fantasy fans will love it.
Uh-huh.
But the puzzle solving and the strategy that will appeal to gamers and anyone who likes a good challenge. And then the moral dilemmas, it's going to get people thinking and talking.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I think anyone who's looking for a book that will like really pull them in and make them think,
Yeah.
this is the one.
Okay, so if you're listening to this and you're like, I need to read this book right now,
So you do.
where can they find it?
Pretty much anywhere books are sold.
Awesome.
Yeah. Online bookstores, local shops, libraries.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, I think it's safe to say that The Secret of the Lost Trails is not your average book.
Definitely not.
It's an experience.
It's an adventure.
And it's a chance to like really step into the story and make it your own.
And discover yourself along the way.
Exactly. So if you're looking for a book that will challenge you, surprise you, and maybe even change you,
Give it a shot.
check out The Secret of the Lost Trails. You won't regret it.
You won't.
All right, that's it for this deep dive.
Until next time,
Happy reading, everyone.
happy reading.